Before we do any of that, guys, yeah, I'm doing a sinister laugh right now, like a villain in an old-ass movie. But I'm trying to tell you, bruh, Wolfpack Johnsons, this right here is hilarious. This is hilarious.
Former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon was arrested on fraud charges over an alleged scheme connected to the president's long-promised border wall. He was later released on a $5 million bond. Paula Reed is following all of this from the White House.
As he left federal court in Manhattan, Steve Bannon suggested the Trump Justice Department's case against him is a setup.
This entire fiasco Well, I feel very badly. I haven't been dealing with him for a long period of time.
President Trump tried to distance himself from his former chief strategist, who prosecutors allege was part of a group that raised more than $25 million to build a southern border wall, then stole hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations for themselves.
I know nothing about the project other than I didn't like, when I read about it, I didn't like it.
Bannon pleaded not guilty to charges of wire fraud and money laundering and was released on a $5 million bond after being arrested that morning on a yacht off the coast of Connecticut. Bannon is the president's sixth close associate to be criminally charged by Trump's own Justice.
All right, so that's hilarious, man, because, like, first of all, it's like, wow, Donald Trump need to pick better people to hang out with. I mean, you got 6 guys, all of them got locked up. Now, I had some seedy friends in my time, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Landover crew, my people over there in Riverdale. But I'm going to tell you, like, I don't got 6 guys, running partners, that all went to jail. Jesus. And I was during the crack era. Nah, man, we were bad, but we were supposed to be the thugs. Look, Steve Bannon is hilarious, man, and he's like a cartoon character. and makes it worse is that Donald Trump trying to disavow him, like, I don't even know him, Steve. I don't know Steve Bannon. I never spent any time with him. I think he said something to me about a border wall. I didn't pay attention though. Thought it was a bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. That's hilarious. He's like trying to talk his way out of a chief strategist. Like, you don't know this guy. Like, he went kicking it with him. Make a brother look bad, man. Damn. Stay out of trouble. You rub it off on me, man. I know Trump's like, man, this is the last thing I need, man, is your dumb greaseball ass getting in trouble. I got an election to steal. What's wrong with these people? You're fired. You already fired him, Trump. Fire him again. When I look at Steve Bannon, there are things that come to mind. I don't know about you guys. Things that come to mind like death. The man looks like syphilis if it were a person. He's like, I don't know, like one of those degenerate mountain men from Deliverance, if he lived. Like something you find in the woods that gives you a good reason to learn how to run in the woods. And this guy is brawny on crack. Horrible, man. Horrible. And look, man, he's got like let's not lose sight of the fact that Steve Bannon is a bad sight. He's not a sight for sore eyes, but he makes eyesight sore. But like all of that I said about him, I don't even want this all to be about his looks. Some of it's about his character. I mean, look, he's pilfering money from idiots. No, actually, morons. I don't mean idiots. Idiots is a strong word. Ignoramuses, people dumb enough to send him money. Why are you they sent Steve Bannon and these other guys $25 million. The government won't do it. We'll do it for the government. Dumb. But that doesn't mean they deserve to be fleeced out of their hard-working money or their blood money. I don't know where they got their money from. I don't have any idea. But what I'm saying is, it's despicable what Steve Bannon did, even though I disagree with the people that are dumb enough to send Steve Bannon money to build a wall. What does Steve Bannon know about building walls? All right? What is it, the Build the Wall nonprofit? Steve Bannon himself skimmed $1 million of that money out for himself to pay for lavish stuff like boats, scarves, face masks that would fit. Steve Bannon is a horrible individual. Horrible individual. Now, the bad thing about it, Trump scammed his supporters, telling him he would build a wall, and Steve Bannon scams those same supporters saying he'll build the wall for Trump. In some way, that seems kind of like the way, like karma in a way, but come on, man, the people that believe, now don't get it twisted. There are people who meant well. They just want to keep certain elements out of their communities. You don't know how many bigoted white folk people would have built a wall if they could keep blacks out of their neighborhoods. There'd have been a wall on every other block. Wouldn't even be able to drive anywhere. Oh shit, it's a wall there now. Rosewood has a wall. Like, we need the wall. Y'all to burn down our shit every time you got a chance. Every time, oh, looks like the blacks have built the community up. Oh, let's go burn it down. That's not funny, though, is it? That's not funny. Here's the thing. All that joking I just did, let's get serious for a second. Steve Bannon and his boys stole $25 million. They ain't building anything with that $25 million except their own wealth. There are people that fell for it. Here's the thing. Will you hold Steve Bannon and his friends accountable for what they did? Yeah, I've seen a couple of people report on this. Will you actually hold them accountable for it? I mean, not so long ago, you were losing your fucking minds because you thought some black and brown people, mainly black people, let's just say black people, scratch that. There were some black people who went into Target and took a couple of sneakers or a flat screen TV, 30-inch, 32-inch TV or something, and you lost your fucking minds. Meanwhile, we got these 4 or 5 white guys stealing $25 million, not from Target, an insured company, but from people. Hardworking people. And I'm not hearing it everywhere about how horrible it is, how it's a destruction of the country. Now, I don't know where you from. I don't know how you do your math. I don't know if you know the new math yet. Or you still go 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4 potato. But you know how many targets some black kids from South Central or from fucking Baltimore, with how many targets they'd have to hit to make up for $25 million with the stolen booty? That's like Megan Thee Stallion and Amber Rose and whatever, Nicki Minaj, all put together. I mean, that's a lot. Oh, and Cardi B. That's a lot of stolen booty. And what I'm trying to tell you is, there is no comparison. White guys have been fleecing America for a long time, forever. They don't just steal money. They steal people. Come on, man. But you're not upset about it. Nah, not really. In fact, there'll be some white people that defend Steve Bannon just because they don't want to hurt Trump. So they'll defend Steve Bannon even though he stole grandma's and papa's retirement money. Because they were dumb enough to believe that Steve Bannon and the rest of these guys really give a shit about who crosses what border or where Javier might be spending the night. You fell for it, America. And the horrible part about it is, no one deserves to get robbed for their savings. So that's exactly what happened. Be less bigoted next time, and that'll learn you. All right, so we'll see what happened with Steve Bannon. I'm going to follow it. The guy got, here goes another thing. He bonded out for $5 million. $5 million, they bonded. Where you get the $5 million from? I skimmed it, remember? This is where the money